Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. This is a channel where I look at Pokemon cards, primarily focusing on the artwork. And indeed, today's video is an art video. It is looking at the work of an artist who I haven't covered before. And that artist is Iribi. And the reason I haven't covered Iribi before is that I am not completist collecting Iribi. I simply can't, because they did the Scream Pikachu. The Japanese-only Edvard Munch Scream Pikachu, and I haven't got it, and I'm not going to be getting it, along with a number of other cards that are quite expensive. So because I'm not a completist collection of Iribi, and I don't have this amazing, complete collection to show you, I have not previously done a video. However, I do love their artwork, and I wanted to show you why I love their artwork, and some of the cards that I have in my collection that are by them. So we start here, which is the most recent card they've done, as far as I know. This came out in Heatwave Arena in Japanese and Destined Rivals. This is the Cynthia's Milotic, or Mirocross. Their style reminds me most strongly, if we're doing comparisons, of Moriyama's style, and in some instances early Sugimori, especially if you look at the Sugimori cards that are before the trading card game, the Cardass stuff, those really quirky cards of the different Gen 1 Pokemon sort of beating up Ditto or Psyduck or whatever. There's a similar sort of cartoony flow to how they illustrate. There's also a little bit of Koiki Saito, perhaps, in their definition, their line work. Right, I'm just going to actually move this in a little bit closer because I feel this is not close enough. We're really just focusing on the individual artwork and why I love the cards so much. We'll go next to probably my favourite card they've ever... Well, no, definitely my favourite of their cards they've ever done, because this actually is in my top 3 cards by anybody across the entire history of Pokemon. This is one of my all-time favourite cards, and it has to be the Japanese print. The English print is nowhere near as spectacular. This is the Ho-Oh from XY era promos. And I absolutely adore this card. Absolutely flawless piece of illustration, and such drama. The shading on it's brilliant, the colour, everything could not be improved upon. That is the most perfect Ho-Oh card, and it has a very special place in my heart and in my collection. So that's my favourite Iribi card, and that's from very early in their career. Their earliest card is... Let me see what we've got. These were 3 of the very earliest cards. I think it was from Fates Collide in English. Can't remember what the Japanese said. This is the Superior. The colours of this are just lovely, and the balance of it, everything about it. That's a very good card. Riolu, not so much. It's okay. It's nicely painted, nice depiction of Riolu. Bit bleak. I'd have preferred a less bleak environment, and I don't particularly like this nose pattern being yellow bordered English. It's a horrible print. I have got some English cards here, I'm afraid, because I haven't, as I say, I'm not completist. I'm going, and I pulled out what I could find on a quick search through my collection. I don't have a specific binder dedicated to Iribi. So we'll just leaf through these moderately quickly. Very good card, beautifully done. Far prefer it to the EX that they also did, but I think this is the lighting on this and the construct of it is just beautiful. This card annoys me because the centering is so bad. Evolving Skies was prone to these terrible centering issues, and it grates with me, so I don't even look at that card. Sorry. This was in the Best of XY collection. I don't like it, I'm afraid. I think it's the lack of nose in... I know that style of reducing a nose down to just a little line or whatever, but it's just not there at all now. It looks ridiculous. I just don't like the card. Sorry. This I do. Pheromos is one of the few Ultra Beasts that I actually think was a pretty good design. Most of them were hideous. It's not bad. I'd like to get the Japanese one of that. It was in one of the end-of-year high-class sets in Japanese. It was the Forbidden Light pre-release here. Very nice piece of card art here. Don't like the choice of the background particularly, but the depiction of Ninetales, very, very good. Beautiful. That's a strong card as well, the Beedrill. Very good. Very painterly, but nice. One of my favourite Cubone cards. I love Cubone. Absolutely love Cubone. And that really is a stunning... Yeah, just the right amount of background information, but spotlight very much on Cubone in a shaft of light almost. Yeah, beautiful. Would prefer this in Japanese. It's a much finer card, but odd character, Mina. Bit of a loner, bit of a weird sort of late game character that you meet in Sun and Moon. But I like this card. A little bit pedestrian, very well done, very nice artwork, but it's, Fungus standing in front of flower beds in a town environment with a windmill. Yeah, it's not particularly strong. Cannot stand this Pokemon. It's just so My Little Pony, and it's an embarrassment of a Pokemon design, but very well drawn. But yeah, goodness me, horrible. I do not like lilac purples, the colour. It's anathema to me. Great card, this. Beautiful flow of the card and the personality of Arcanine and the trainer here, mirroring each other. Really strong piece of illustration. In some ways, this reminds me of Koiki Saito's artwork as well. But still very distinctive Iribi style. So this is a nice little card. Alolan Raichu is such a cutie pie. Much nicer than regular Raichu. I don't think there's an English version of this card. I think it's Japanese exclusive, but I may be wrong. Very nice. That's quite a dramatic little Eevee. Chaotic background. Sort of leaping through a storm or something. I don't know. That's very nice. Moderately weak illustration over here. I think this is a fail for me. It's not as strong. Compositionally, it's very, very weak. And also this Go-Goat and horrible yellow borders. Yeah, it's well painted. It's not Go-Goat's personality to me. The background's too somber and too depressing. Yeah. Infamous card, play-wise. It was in so many decks back in the day. Very strong deck, Malamar. Don't like the Pokemon particularly, but it's an okay card. It's okay. Whereas this, love this. I mean, it's a simple design of a Pokemon, simple background, but this is such a great card. Beautifully painted. Just shows what you can do with very little information and still, create something that's very dramatic. Yeah, there's the English one. I don't like Acerola. Sorry. I like Mimikyu. It's an okay card. It's probably better in Japanese. I don't have it in Japanese. This, stunning. Absolutely stunning. I mean, Iribi has done Flareon a couple of times now. Yeah, this is such a strong card. Brilliant representation here of... Is it blue? Yeah. Or Gary or whatever. I don't know who it is. Yeah. That's so cute. Look at that face. It's just lovely. Love it. Love it. Very good card here. This is the mirror foil one. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely card. And these mirror foils were so good. They really did those right. This little fletchling here is a bit boring. Sorry. Don't know what went wrong with that one. That's some bad choices, I'm afraid. That's a fail. Dark Lusamine, after she's gone crazy. I don't like it. Sorry. It's okay. That's too boring. This is nice. This Gardenia, very nice. It's an absolutely awful outfit that Gardenia has, but that's not Iribi's problem. I assume that they didn't design Gardenia as a character, but Gardenia's choice of clothing is just awful. I don't mind her shorts actually, but this little sort of green cape thing is just terrible, and her haircut is terrible. She's got no style, this woman, but that is a nice piece of illustration. I love it. Love this hand. The Japanese are very big on winking people or Pokemon. You know, there's a lot of winking going on in the cards. I've got a better version. Go Japanese on this. This is another mirror foil. This Tabalele. Beautiful, beautiful card. Really well designed Pokemon. Yeah, that is a stunner of a card. This is also very, very strong. Absolutely love it. Yeah, the camellias or whatever they are. Yeah, I think that's a beautiful card. Elegant. And the last few, we've got, another one that. No, just got this Tate and Liza. I don't think I've got anything else to show you at the moment, but this is ever so like Moriyama. In that sort of, when I did the video on Moriyama, I was talking about how they do so much pools of black in their illustration that it almost feels like a migraine to me. Yeah, it's so detailed, but also these dark areas in the card that are almost like your brain's missing information. This is just a lovely card. I'd like this in Japanese, actually, with the Soul Rock and Lunatone here. Really beautiful piece of illustration. Very, very strong. So yeah, that's a very vague video. This is not my normal video. Normally I would have a video of a binder and I'd have every card in all the different languages, and I'd only want to show it as part of a proper complete collection of cards. But I just thought I'll never get to that point with you, Iribi, and they deserve a video in my series on artists that I like, because I do absolutely adore them, and they did this card, which is, as I say, right up there in the top 3 cards of the history of Pokemon for me. I think it's just, it's everything a Pokemon card should be. So that is my very vague and odd video today about the art of Iribi.